I just came out the dentist's office. My mouth is very numb. There's a small museum. Look at all this stuff here. It's a museum. Look at all this stuff. James Garretson and the Hospital of Oral Surgery. J. Foster Flagg at Philadelphia Dental College. Look at all that stuff. Look at all this equipment. Look at that. Josiah Foster Flagg. Look at that. And the thing about it is, I just came out the dentist, and I'm sure they use some tools like this on me, similar but more modern technology, of course. But look at that. Look at all that stuff. Look at all this stuff. A founding faculty. John McQuiggan. Oh, it's hard to pronounce it with my tooth numb. I have a numbness to my left side. Look at all this stuff. This reminds me of Hamlet. Remember that skull? To be or not to be, that is the question. The Dr. and Mrs. Edwin F. Weaver III, Historical Museum, Temple University School of Dentistry. S.S. Hall, Whitehall, S.S. Whitehall. Interesting. Dentistry at the end of the 19th century. You got the book with tooth and teeth.
Not really, but I have other appointments.
Look at that.
Yeah, you do. I didn't take the elevator.
Vulcanite dentures became a less expensive and more comfortable substitute for gold and silver and denture bases. After the vulcanite gum section was hardened, it was removed from the flask and finished with burrs such as these to remove the rough edges. Teeth were attached with bent pins rather than soldered as they had been with metal-based dentures. Vulcanite, a hard rubber invented by Nelson Goodyear in 1851, was commonly used in the preparation of dentures bases for almost 100 years as a thermoplastic material. Vulcanite was strong and could be accurately molded, but its dark color and opacity meant that the translucency and reflectivity of living mucosa was impossible to mimic. With the commercial availability of man-made polymers in the 1930s, the use of vulcanite for dentures ended. Oh, all this stuff. What is that? What is that? Number 4, graduated gas regulator mounted on a Lewis crossbar vulcanizer. Okay.
Hey, you home yet?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to call my brother if he's done, and then Jason's gonna pick us up. So I'll meet you at mom.
All the teeth. Look at all those teeth. Porcelain teeth. Although porcelain teeth had been used for dentures since the early 19th century, it was not used for restorative dentistry until much later in the century. Crude instruments hampered efficient tooth preparations, and effective pain relief was not available. However, the use of porcelain for crowns increased following the improvement of the coke burning porcelain oven in the 1880s. Advances in pain relief and innovation in the method of attaching the crown to the root. What is this? Oh, brass molds for manufacturing porcelain teeth for dentures. There's the porcelain teeth right there. Oh, say you can see the brass right there. See it? Right over there, the brass. Porcelain teeth were used extensively until the intervention of modern polymers. Although they are harder than natural teeth, they are occasionally used today. So they are used today. Look at this. Wow, look at that. Prosthetic laboratory. In the prosthetic laboratory, students constructed full and partial dentures out of both vulcanite and metal. The set of denture was created as a student project in 1910. Oh, as a student project in 1910. Right here, see? In 1910. The individual porcelain teeth are each held in place with pins. The plate is pounded metal. Here's the lab. The student's lab. Look at that. The infirmary. There you go. There you go. They're working on the teeth right there. See it? Look at that. They're working on the teeth. Right? Look at that. All that stuff. Sports and amusement. Oh, it had a cricket team. Cricket. Right there. Philadelphia Dental College cricket team in 1901. See it? Cricket team. Hockey? Oh, that hockey too, 1901. Hockey team. Right there. 1901. Mandolin Club. Whoa, class of 1905. Musical. See that? Up there. Mandolin. Yeah. Educational staff of the 1901 class book. That's right there. See? Trinity. They did have fraternity all the way back then. You can see the fraternity. There it is. Unique. Look at that. All these tools. Pediatric dentistry. Hey? Wonderful. There's the chair. Advances in dentistry. Yeah. Finding a better anesthetic. That'd be a good idea. Look at cool that. All those tooth. Pick a tooth, any tooth. Payless Parker, class of 1892. Payless Parker, Acme beer. Payless Parker, as he was called himself, started practicing dentistry as a flamboyant huckster, blowing his horn, seen here and often accompanied by musicians and circus performers. Parker pulled teeth wherever he could park his mobile office. A horse-drawn wagon, which is his office, I guess. Parker's showmanship and blatant advertising pressed the boundaries not just of respectability, but also legality. Nonetheless, he forced the profession of exam questions of advertising and the development of dental codes of ethics. Much of what he championed, patient advocacy, increased access to dental care and advertising, has come to pass in the United States. So what it's saying here that the patient advocacy, increased access to dental care and advertising has come to pass in the United States. Okay. Well, you can see the building from the old days right there. Edgar Randolph Parker, 1872 to 1952, graduated from Philadelphia Dental College in 1892. He is seen here in his trademark white frock coat and brushed beaver top hat. Parker's blatant self-advertising, such as seen on this building, was criticized by others as being unprofessional, unethical, undignified. His behavior was constantly being challenged in the courts. Okay. Wow. What a story. Parker's clever advertising made him financially successful. By the time he died in 1952, he had built a dental empire that consisted of 27 offices and 75 dentists, and was grossing $3 million per year. Wow, well, every day he worked. He had a good retirement. Look at the beard. He had the beard. Wow. And the museum continues. It continues, the museum. 3223 North Broad Street. The Modern Era, 1947 to 1990. There we go. Everything continues. The museum continues. Look at this. Tulsa today, see. The Temple University School of Dentistry has come a long way since it opened its doors in 1863. Many things have changed, but the school commitment to providing its students a comprehensive dental education has not. In addition to teaching a broad curriculum, faculties are also engaged right here. Okay? Engaged in various types of significant research. Today, Temple's role in serving the dental needs of Philadelphia and beyond right here continues to grow with outreach programs for the undeserved and clinics and services for the HIV-infected community. This is a state of art. I just came from this area here. Toothbrushes. The first evidence of use of a toothbrush is dated to the Tang Dynasty. How about that? Toothbrushes. The first evidence of use of a Bristol toothbrush is dated to the Tang Dynasty, 619 to 907 in China. Prior to the inventions of Bristol brushes, a chewing stick would be used to clean teeth. The end of a fibrous wooden stick was frayed to resemble bristles and were chewed on as a single-use brush. There's evidence of these six sticks being used as far back as Sumer, Mesopotamia, in 3500 BCE, before the Common Era. Okay, with records of use in China in 1600 BCE, as well as in the later Greek and Roman eras. The Bristol toothbrush spread to Europe from China by traders traveling along the Silk Road as early as the 17th century. At this time, they were considered a foreign luxury item. Beginning in the late 19th century, dental health began to take a more central role in people's lives, coinciding with other medical advancements of the time. The popularity the toothbrush began to rise across economical classes, spreading from Europe to the United States. Throughout the 20th century, traditional toothbrushes took in incremental advancements, experimenting with their looks and overall functionality, all in the name of giving the users cleaner, healthier teeth and gums. Each of the objects displayed in the case to the left are from the Historical Dental Museum and Archives and only touches the surface of the wide range of toothbrushes and related products throughout history. So that's toothbrush. Look at it. Here's the toothbrush right there. See the toothbrush? All of the toothbrushes, and that's a stick. Remember? You see sticks in China. Remember that, the sticks? There's the stick right there. It makes a lot of sense. Even today, we use our toothpicks, right? After we eat meals, we go to a restaurant. We use a stick. Hey, look at that. Huh? Look at all the toothbrushes. Look at that. Look at that one. The curvy one right there. DuPont plastic toothbrushes. I like the wooden one right there. It gives you an idea in case you're stuck in the forest or you have no toothbrush and you want to find a way to make a makeshift tooth cleaning instrument. You can use a piece of wood from a tree or something. Okay, that's a good idea. Look at it. That's a good idea right there. Yeah. Look at different shapes, different sizes of toothbrushes. Hey. Articulators. Ever since the first articulator was invented in 1805, occlusion instruments have undergone many changes and adaptations. However, by 1920, almost all of the essential components of a fully adjustable instrument for the construction of comfortable dentures, bridges, and crowns have been designed. Please open the drawers to see how articulators have evolved over time. These are the drawers right here. 1915, Snow Student. 1914 was like Geisa Simplex. Let's see. There we go. Articulators. Articulators. Hall, 1916. Garriott S.S. White reproduction. S.S. White. Oh, it's the same name as the sign up here. Wait, over here. Over there. Articulators. Look at that. Look at that. That's the articulator. Who is this woman? Yeah, more stuff in the museum. The dental museum. So come in and see this dental. Here, look at this guy. I know what he's going through. I just came out the same place. Huh? The Dr. and Mrs. Edwin F. Weaver III, Stavko Dental Museum, Temple University School of Dentistry. Hey?
I know, that's pretty silly. You did it last time too.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm speaking better now. I think the whatever they shot me with is starting to wear off little by little. I'm speaking much plainer, much clearer. Okay, I'm going to take the elevator and go home. Over and out. Goodbye.